Hello traders, this is Daryl and I'm doing this video to explain some trading method, and it's trading 1-2-3s using range bars. Okay, first off, I'm sure most of you understand 1-2-3s. If you don't, that's fine. Let's go through some basics right here. Okay, so we have as you can see in this little mini chart in the middle of the big picture here, I have a 1, a 2, and a 3. Okay, so what this means is that 1 here is the high point, 2 is the low point, and then 3 is a lower low. This high is, excuse me, a lower high. This high is lower than this high over here. So the basic concept here is once this sets up on the chart, then you would enter on a break of the low, which is 2 right here, maybe 1 pip or so below here, and that would be approximately right here. And typically your target is going to be something like one of these distances, say the distances from the low of 2 to the high of 3, or something like that. Let me show you another one here, and this is from I made this a few years ago. I'm not exactly sure what I back tested for 4 years, but this shows also a 1-2-3. Although down here in the bottom, the 1, you can just barely see a little tick there. That's a 1. I just didn't do a good screenshot to capture it, but this happened to be the low of the day, and this looks like probably a 5-minute chart. The low of the day, price continued up to here to make a higher high than the previous last high, which is this one over here, right here, and then came down. I found a typo here. This should say 3 right here for a lower low. Anyway, so this would be like a 1, 2, and a 3. Entry is on a break of the 2, and you would take it up from there. At any rate, I have one more just to kind of concrete this in your idea, and this is a little bit closer to what we'll be working with, because this is 1-2-3s that normally most people don't see, because they've got various rules they apply, like there must be X number of bars between the numbers and whatnot, and you can trade like that, and that's fine. However, using this method, it's not really necessary to trade like that, and you can keep your losses to a fixed amount, and your wins to the same fixed amount, or you can go further, whatever your risk profile can stand. So anyways, starting up here, we have a 1 and a 2 for a low. Now this is the first, this is a high because it's higher than over here. So this is a high 1. Now this is the first low that is put in which there was a candle that went higher than the high of this low. So making this a high 1, low 2, high 3, with this high of course being lower than this high right here. And then the entry is on the break of right in this zone right here. So, and then down here, we wait and wait. We're looking for another one to get in. Either maybe you're staying in for this, or maybe you're just going for a fixed amount of pips. But at any rate, from this particular high, the next time we get a low that sticks out as a new low compared to also coming up with a new high. I'm sure that wasn't very clear at all. But anyways, we're looking for like a 1, 2, 3. And here you can see each candle is progressively lower than the previous one. And here we get actually a color change, so this candle is going up, and then it makes a high higher than the previous candle. So this starts our new count of 1, 2, 3. Now you may be asking, why don't we use this as the 1 right up here, this is the 2, and this is the 3? Because one of the general unspoken rules about this is that when you have several candles in a row that go further than the typical distance traveled, then you're going to want to back off and just wait and see what happens, because this could be a big long run down followed by a big spike up. So you don't want to get caught in that mess. Okay, we want these simple little ones here. They seem to work really good. And here's the one with this high. Here's a 2, and here's a 3. So in fact, you can see this happened in only 3 candles. And then your entry would have been 1 pip below this 2 right here, so somewhere right around here. You would have taken a little bit of heat, but probably if your stop was somewhere around here, you would have been able to stand the heat. And this isn't a complete picture, but on the bottom right here, this in fact does continue to go down. And so that's a basic 1, 2, 3. The next video I make here is going to show how to apply this to your trading, and we'll start that in the next video. And